What is up, family? We are back. Third Party Nation Podcast Talk. Of course, I am Noah.
And I'm Urban
Teen over here. We got a guest today, special guest, N.I.T.Z.
N.I.T.Z. N.I.T.Z. Thank you guys. Thank both of you. Humbly appreciate you for bringing me on this podcast.
No problem,
it's been a while since I've done something like this, so thank you.
No problem, bro.
Man, cool, man. So, so I guess let's get started, man.
Right.
Tell us about what you do.
Man, I do a variety of things, kind of a lot of things. I'm kind of a man of all trades, a jack of all trades.
Right.
Man, I kind of like, I do videos, I edit them, I shoot them. I'm not the best shooter in the world when it comes to the videos, you know what I'm saying? But I can edit them. And I've gone to school. I just graduated from liberal arts.
Oh, that's what's up.
Took a class in media production.
Okay.
I rap.
Okay.
You know, I freaking, what else? I'm kind of like a all-around entertainer. I like to act. I've been on stage. I've been in plays. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We did a few big ones in the Landis Theater with my boy Art. He died not too long ago. R.I.P. Art. Shout out to him. And
rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Art. Arthur Corley. He did 2 fantastic plays, 2 phenomenal plays. One was called N.I.T.Z. The second was called Alterations. And it's funny because he put me in scenes that were really based on my life. What I was going through. One was called Out of the Box on the first one.
Okay.
And that's because like my brothers too. Shout out to my brothers, but everybody was always thinking on the Torres Sounds. Yeah. You know, everybody's still thinking like in that box, like they're not thinking outside the box, outside of it. And so he put me in it, and I don't even think Art, I don't know if he knew that I was going through that.
Right.
But I was, So then we went to Alterations. That was the second play.
Okay.
And in Alterations, I played this guy. He was kind of an asshole guy to his girlfriend, to his baby mom.
Okay.
And then later on, he transitioned to becoming a good guy. Like,
Trial and errors.
Trial and errors, trial and errors, that type of thing.
Okay.
And so it was pretty dope, man. So I've done a little bit of everything. I've done plays before that, even when I was in school and all that. Like I used to do Christmas carols and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. I kind of like to just I don't want to stick to one thing.
Got you.
I like to do a little bit of everything,
Right. And before you hop on to the next question, I was going to ask that. Now, is it something that you want to pursue? Or is it something that you were doing for the moment? Is it something that you want to be like an actor? Or,
I've done a lot of the music. I've never made it to the top of the pinnacle, so hard. Like I never made it inside the actual music industry, but I have collaborated. I have had one foot in and one foot out.
Okay.
But that's because of my stupidity. You know what I mean? Remember I told you I had a bad drinking problem before we came on camera.
Right.
I had a bad drinking problem. It's in the family. Like, I mean, it's in the family.
Right.
And like I had to take one step back. I kind of had to take one step back from the family, process, and I had to take myself out of the equation, not only for myself, but for my son.
Yeah, cool.
And that kind of messed up the rap thing a little bit. Because you see, when it came to being in the industry, because I always messed up where it mattered the most. Like when I was on stage, I forgot my lyrics, I was too drunk, it was unprofessional.
Right.
I've learned from those mistakes.
Well, of course.
And I would like to get back in that genre, but I really want to pursue acting.
Okay.
But my ultimate goal, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, you see the way I'm dressed today?
Sure.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. My ultimate, acting is one of my biggest passions. Then it'll be rapping.
Right.
But what I'm starting to take a liking to, and I think we had a pre-talk before this.
Right.
It's because I kind of started watching the politics. I kind of want to get into the political world to help out the people around me. I think I can make a difference in my own way. I want to make an impact. And I don't know nothing about politics, but I'm starting to learn, and I want to, I'm looking for a mentor. Anybody out there that can mentor me into politics? You know what I mean? I want to be where Donald Trump is at, but I'm a little more empathetic than Donald Trump.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a little more empathetic. So that's all been cool.
Okay, so pretty much, could you talk about what was the guy's name again? I'm sorry.
The one we was talking about.
Yeah, the one that plays and got
Arthur Corley.
Arthur Corley. Now, was he your?
He was my mentor.
Right?
/ I met him for the job I took about with the mayor. I worked for the mayor, Mr. Kelly, Gateway Community Action Partnership.
Kelly.
Yep. Shout out to Mr. Kelly. I worked for him, and then that's how I met Art. And then Art became my mentor.
All right.
He became my friend.
All right.
At first, we didn't like each other in the beginning. Yeah, we didn't really see eye to eye. Like they put me with him.
Right.
And it was I remember it was an occasion where we went to the store.
Right.
I had to drive with him.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a utility driver, right? So I had to drive with him. He was teaching me the ropes and stuff like that. Came to a point where I was following him everywhere he went, just because I didn't know. I thought that's what I was supposed to do. He was going to the stores and stuff. I was like, yo, why you keep following me everywhere? And it was I was like, that's what I thought I was supposed to do.
Right.
So, he told me at first. there was a lot of that going on. And he told me at first, I just didn't like you at first. I thought you were a snob. I thought you were like arrogant. I thought you were a little overconfident. He said, but I see you starting to change a little bit. And I was. And probably being around him, whatever he had rubbed off on me.
So he was the one that influenced you? And getting into all this kind of stuff?
Yeah, he kind of, I would say he influenced me. Like, you know what I mean? He kind of helped me. He's helping me become what I am today. Like I told you, remember before the camera came on, I told you that I would have never wore something like this. He told me, he said, I think you should start wearing suits and stuff like that. You'll look nice in it. And I said, I got offended. I cringed a little bit. I was like, yeah, whatever. But now look at me.
Show growth, man.
Growth and evolution. You can't. I just said it today in the post. I said, you can't. Of course, you can't stop me. But I was like, you can't stop me, and you can't stop the process of evolution.
Right. Yes, sir.
You gotta be confident.
Right.
You know what I mean? You gotta be confident. Yeah. If you ain't gonna be, because that's one thing I've learned.
Right.
Even beyond just the drinking thing. Like, why was I drinking? Okay, insecurity. Insecurity.
I've been there. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was like, yo, every time I went on stage, why did I have to have a drink? Because I really felt like I couldn't do it. And deep down inside, I was telling everybody I could.
Yeah, doubt.
I had doubt though.
Yeah.
And so, like, I mean, the drinking was kind of like, it became my kryptonite, but it was kind of like the thing that helped me, you know, have confidence.
Yeah, the fear.
Overcome the fear. But it's poison and venom. It was toxic. Toxic. It's not the type of confidence you want, trust me.
Right.
So, yeah, it led me into all types of
courage juice, as they used to call it.
Yes. Yes, and it led me into all types of bad things beyond just, beyond just like the entertainment world, like personal life.
Yeah.
It's kind of how I have my son, but he's not a mistake. He's not a mistake.
He's not a mistake, guys.
But he's not a mistake because I know the universe don't make mistakes.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, we make mistakes as human beings, but I felt like, you know, I felt like that drinking problem was a blessing and a curse because I learned from it. I can help others. I can help others.
You're stronger now.
I'm stronger now. Definitely way stronger now. Yeah. People always say like when you're younger, you're stronger and you're more. I don't know what it is about. People keep saying that. Like they're saying that when you're younger, those are your best years, but I think otherwise. I think
me too.
You know what I mean?
I feel like we're better now than we were.
I think because when you're younger, you're more bolder.
Right.
To do certain things. When you get older, you kind of step back a little bit, kind of like, you know, it's more process. You thinking like, okay, I ain't gonna do that. Because, you know, you just run off and kind of was talking about Tupac before. About he was doing all that crazy,
when he was younger and more.
He had the knowledge, all that stuff.
He just had a little bit more arrogance to himself. And that was the thing. Even though he was a good dude.
Yeah, definitely was.
I feel, anyways, I just feel like, I mean, I was arrogant back then. I was arrogant. I thought, when you're younger, you think you know it all.
Yeah, been there.
Crazy.
So that was that,
Okay.
So who is the most important person in your life right now?
Hands down, of course, beyond just me and my son. My son is the most important, but I would say, if you're saying entity, it'd be the Most High, the Creator, the universe. But beyond that, right here in this world, my son. Right now. So that's
real talk.
If it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be here right now. Because back then, I wanted to give up on life. I was going through so many things, man. I was going through so many trials and tribulations that the fact of the matter is I was like, I just want to drink myself to death. I don't want to wake up the next day. And then I had my son. And the way I had my son was, I didn't even know he was my son until 11 months later. I had to convince the mother of the child that he's my son. And she was saying otherwise. But he looked just like me. He had the same color eyes. He said it third.
So it definitely was.
Yeah, it definitely was. Took the DNA test. Became mine. I was like, okay, I got to change my life. That's how I kind of really got over the drinking problem too. I was like, I'm not living just for me anymore. The responsibility is for my son. And
so would you say he almost saved you?
I would say he
woke you up.
Yep, I would say he woke me up, and I would say that he saved me. Yeah, I would say that he woke me up and he saved me because everybody was trying to get through to me. Even the dude Art couldn't get through me at first. It was because I had my son. I started working with Art and them around that time, and I started showing him pictures, and he was like, "Yo, that's him. That's his son." Because he was posting pictures on Facebook. This was 2013. And he was like, "Yeah, he looks just like him. That's your son." So, but luckily I got into his life when he was still a baby. You know what I mean?
Those are dire times.
Dire times. And then he started gravitating towards me. You know, usually babies are scared when they don't know you. He was like, oh yeah. It's like he knew he was my dad. It was a spiritual bond there. So yeah, that's my son.
So he definitely the motivation.
Oh, he's my motivation. Yeah, he's my motivation. Definitely.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
Even in the video I see, I'm like, that's definitely. Yeah, I can tell.
Oh, you see,
that's definitely.
Yo,
like somebody took it.
That's him.
I got so many videos with somebody told me, they say, wow, you got your son in the first video, Can't Stop Him. He was a baby, and look at the growth. That was the video y'all talking about is legacy driven.
Okay.
That's the whole point of me. I put old video footage in there, and then I did a transition where the transition sheds memory.
Okay.
So if you see the video is a little bit yellow, and then it kind of blurs into it. It's like me showing flashbacks.
Got you.
Yeah. So and then I wanted to show my son on that graveyard part, and I wanted to show him as a baby. Like
I remember seeing that.
Yeah, that was what I was trying to do. If anybody, I know a lot of people ain't gonna get that, but I know y'all brothers will, because y'all do this.
Okay. All right.
I'm still learning.
All right.
We all still learning.
Yeah. It's a process.
All right. You have a so pretty much who? Like, all right. Let me rephrase this.
Yeah.
You have a lot of support from your friends and family. Like, who do you turn to when you feel like you're stuck?
Oh man, that's crazy. I would say this. I don't have a real big support from the family. I got more support from the people.
Hold on 1 second. Guys, we'll be right back. We're doing part two.
We're part 2. Back.
Third party. Let me start this off right with the question. You have a lot of support from your friends and family. Who do you turn to when you feel like you're stuck?
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be straight honest. I don't really have too much support from the family and friends. I got more support from the outside world, like from strangers and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I do have anybody from the inside, it would be like one female. I'll shout her out. She's like a close confidant of mine. I give her Venetia. Shout out to Venetia.
Shout out.
Yeah, she actually enlightened me to go to Miami with her like a month ago. I didn't want to go. Remember, this is the out of the box thing we was talking about earlier.
Right.
I was stuck in that box again. I started becoming comfortable in the comfort zone.
Okay.
So I was like, go to Miami, I gotta spend that money. I gotta go out there. Like, you know what I mean? I said, I really don't feel like going out there. I just told her, she asked me, she wanted to go out there for her birthday. I said, I just told her yes on the night that we was drinking.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We was out partying and stuff, and I was like, yeah, we can go out there.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I didn't mean it. But that year, with her, she was very persistent. No, you're coming to Miami with me. And when we got out there, I was like, you know what? I like being around her. And I like this Miami experience. It was well needed. And it woke something up with me again. So, you know what I mean? Because, like I told you, I started that comfort zone can be very comfortable.
Right.
But her, that Miami trip was good, and she's kind of a supporter. She's a supporter.
That's what
I'm not gonna say kind. She is a supporter. And then I will say, my brother, Trilly.
Okay.
He's a supporter.
Shout out.
And a little bit of Dub City.
Okay.
It's just that these guys, they're kind of stuck in their comfort zone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those I don't really have any support other than that.
Okay.
Those 3 people.
Okay.
But like I said, those guys are still stuck in their comfort zone.
Yeah.
They'll give me advice and stuff like that. But it's hard for them to give me advice when they're stuck on the same playing field as I am.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
So, pretty much on to the next question. Yeah, are you a team player, or are you just kind of something? Do you want to bring? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I am a team. I'm a big team player, and that was the problem. I'm a big team player to the right team.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was too much of a team player. The thing is, I was giving all of me to everybody else and nothing for me.
Understand that.
Yeah.
Right.
So, not to bring my brothers down or nothing, but they didn't have that drive, the same drive I had.
Right.
I was so enthusiastic, so passionate. I want to do this, I want to do that, and they would always say, "Oh, we'll get to it, we'll do that," and that we'll get to it. It almost seems like yesterday, but it was 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
And we never got to it.
Exactly.
Going on.
We never got to it. So I said, okay, got love for them. They say they want to do it, but I know I want to do it, and I know that I can do it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a step back. Maybe if they see what I'm doing, they can tag along. But I'm at a point where I came up with this thing called Can't Stop Me, and not even their lacking ambition will stop me. And I gotta say that because I gotta kick them in the butt sometimes. But it's tough love. It's tough. I got love for them. I want to see them win. But right now I'm in this zone where I want to do a lot, man. I want to make an impact. And I want to just make.
I feel that. Man.
And I feel like we can, bro. I feel like we can make an impact in the world. I don't want to. People keep saying like my mom and them. I love them to death, and yes, they are supposed to be wise. Our parents.
Yeah.
But they say like, you know, you should think small and just worry about what's going on in this world, like around you. And I'm like, nah. I'm thinking, even if I don't accomplish it, but I feel like I will. I'm thinking about making an impact that will surface around the whole world. Around the world, not just us. I don't want to be self-centered.
You know, I think it's like that. She's much. I think it's the focus of it.
Right.
And not saying don't go reach out, but I think if you're reaching out too far, you're not going to see what, you know what I'm saying, what's in front of you. So I think it's that kind of thing.
Yeah. So that's exactly what it is. That's exactly. It's funny you say that because that's exactly what it is. And she's just like, she's so used to, my mom, she works in the office.
Yeah.
She's like a big manager in the office, and she's so used to being in the box.
Yeah.
She hasn't really explored the outside world like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She hasn't really traveled like that. I've traveled more than her, you know what I'm saying? And she's older than me, and this, that, and the third.
Right.
But I know that there's more out there in the world.
Yeah.
I feel like we were all taught to just worry about
being that little
and be self-centered, not purposely, but I don't think we were created for that. Because why do we only get like 100 years to live?
Yeah.
That means something. That means that we were created here not for our own purpose, but for a purpose that's greater than ours.
Yeah.
That's what
That's funny. That goes back to like not questioning things. To humans, we like even I ain't trying to get on this, but we were talking about religion to a certain degree, like about not questioning things.
Right.
Like we always, like as humans, we have it. We gotta question things. It's part of our nature, but we get indoctrinated. We get like forced to be this one thing. Like kind of just saying, like be in the box. We sit here, do that,
do this.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. And
don't think outside that.
Don't think about nothing else. So yeah.
Don't try to own your own business. Don't do this. Just go and just work. Go home. Barbecues on Saturday. Yeah. That's my saying. That's all we say.
That's and I gotta
think
stop.
outside of that.
You think outside? I gotta stop thinking selfishly like that, because I keep thinking it's only me, and I keep forgetting that there's other people in the world, a lot more, that go through the same thing.
Right.
So I'm like, but it actually makes me feel good. Not good to everybody, but I'm like, yo, I can relate to.
There's other people out there that's on that same path.
That's on that same path. I'm kind of like the black sheep of my family.
Right. I am too.
Yeah, and
we all.
So when you question certain things, they get mad. They don't want me to. They get so. I'm talking about. They get very belligerent when I start questioning things. I'm like, well, I'm not even going to do it no more. I'm just going to say it to myself, and then you're going to see from my actions from now on.
Right. That's real talk. Right.
So that's how I'm looking at it.
So what? How would you describe yourself in one word?
How would I describe?
Yeah, describe yourself in one word.
Ambitious.
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 That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Very ambitious. So, cause I want to do a lot.
Yeah.
Like I said, of course, the impact, this, that, and the third. But I just want to always try and experience new things. And if it don't work out for me, hey, I'll move on to the next thing.
Right.
I don't care no more if I fail in front of people.
At least you tried.
At least I tried.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's people's biggest fear. And that was my biggest fear in the beginning. I always cared about, like, I don't want to do this because if I fail in front of these people, I'm going to look like a straight jerk off. But now I don't care. I'm going to try it. If I fail, hey.
I was gonna say, how you supposed to get somewhere if you don't try?
If you don't try,
you gonna try and fail.
Yeah, you
gonna try and fail. But you get overly in this generation, you get overly criticized.
Yeah.
So
right.
Even they got what they got now, the cancel culture out now.
Yeah.
So,
I'm afraid to say certain stuff now.
There's something I want to.
We was talking about Will Smith, and like it's like after that incident. It's like everything is over for him, and it's crazy to me.
I'm like, dude, I see a lot of people. I don't watch him no more. Like, really? Over
like no Bad Boys, none of that. I'm still watching Bad Boys. Yeah, like you mean like
he's like,
I'm like, he made a mistake. I'm like, okay, he should have did it at the Oscars.
Yeah.
He should have been more professional about it. But goddamn, you gonna cancel this man because he slapped? Because you know what the problem is? I'm glad we're talking about this. People are so freaking hypocritical.
Yeah.
They be doing way worse things.
Way worse things behind closed doors. Like, I mean, it just so happens that Will Smith, y'all think this man is perfect? It just so happens that he is a big figure. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's a big
money,
he's a big role model, money, rich, famous, he's a movie star, he's accomplished a lot. So y'all want this man, y'all publicly scrutinize this man. Y'all want him to be this Jesus type figure?
Yeah, I say God. God-like figure.
Yeah, God-like figure. Like he's not that, bro. He's human, just like us. Like y'all seen him on the red carpet. Y'all seen him tearing up and everything.
No more getting jiggy with it.
No more that.
Yeah, he was crying.
He was crying. I don't even think Chris Rock is so. I don't even think he cares. Not saying he don't care about it, but I don't think he wants him to get canceled. The way I seen Chris Rock interviews, he seemed like he was cordial about it.
Yeah.
Like it's actually did a lot for Chris Rock. It helped him.
I think they had to talk.
Oh, they did.
They did. Oh, they did. Oh,
so
I didn't know that.
I think he didn't apologize to him. But like I said, it's a lot. But it's just personal. But it's just crazy. Like I think, like I said, people not really looking at the video itself and realize what's going on with it. Like he did that. And of course you're gonna fight, dude. He gonna fight. But later on, you're gonna be like, all right, what's really going on?
Yo, but like big ups to Chris Rock for conducting himself in such a
because you gonna swing automatically. That's automatic.
I know probably one of us would have swung back.
On stage, Like,
I was swung back.
Yeah, you already know. I could tell his brothers would have swung back because we got that hood mentality. Well, Chris Rock does too, but he's been in the game for so long that he knows. You know what? If I swing back, this is gonna cause a chaos and things. Chris Rock is like, you know what? This gonna give me mad attention, and that's exactly what it's doing. It gave him a lot of attention. So I think it was good for Chris Rock, bad for Will Smith.
So what are some of the challenges you faced when you first started out?
Oh, when I was doing
Jason.
Woo, where do I start? Where do I begin? When I first started this whole music thing, I couldn't even rap. I was corny as crap, and that was a rhyme right there. Yeah, I was garbage, but you can't see that when you're doing it. You think that you're the shit. You really think you're the shit. Yeah, you been right. I couldn't even ride the beat. I started off telling y'all earlier. I was with my cousin named Cannon. Shout out to Cannon. We started doing this rap thing together, and he could rap. He could get on beat and stand the third. And he was always talented. But we did a mixtape together, and then we brought it to my brothers and them who've been doing the rapping thing. And they was like, I'm just sorry to say, bro, you're not on beat, nothing. They didn't want to say I was corny. They didn't want to offend me like that, but it was like, you ain't on beat. So I started working with those guys. We started getting on beat together, and I was still corny, but it was like, well, at least he's on beat. So we started out, he's getting there. I started out being influenced by, the people around me that was rapping and stuff, and I said, I got to get into that, because that's the only way I could fit in. Everybody was doing it. And then I ended up getting a camera, a DSLR camera. I started doing my own thing, like I told y'all about the stuff with the brothers. That started happening around that time. So I said, let me just start doing my own project. I did a project called Can't Stop Me. One of my brothers, it's crazy because he was kind of like not my enemy, but like my adversary, but at the same time, confidant. But my brother, the Dub, was like, you should make that your slogan. Like, that should be your what you go off of. Can't stop me. And I was like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I can't do that. So I started painting my face, trying to be controversial and stuff like that. But
that Tech-9 type.
And I didn't even know who Tech-9 was at first. Somebody on the internet was like, yo, that's like Tech-9. And I looked him up and I was like, yo, this dude is dope. So I said, yeah, I'm gonna start doing this shit. But what happened was, I couldn't take criticism at that time. So when I started doing the rapping and I started becoming better, started riding the beat and all that, I remember I did one of them with my face painted, a video called Love and Lies. And shout out to Vanessa, she helped me out with that. She was one of the girls in the video. It was like, man, half of the city like that, half of the city didn't like that. And it was, I was getting really like, they put me on a like corny list basically for doing that. So I stopped rapping for a while. That kind of like, that hurt me.
It hurt you a little bit.
But now, I want y'all to do that now. Like, do it in this generation. You're going to see that it ain't going to, actually, I want that. As long as you're talking about me. You know what I mean? At first, I didn't know how to handle that at first, that public pressure. But now I've changed so much. Like, you know what I mean? You're going to get that. You're going to get criticism. People ain't going to like it. Some people don't like it. I wanted everybody in the world to like my shit. That's how I was. But now I'm like, hey, don't like it. Yeah, it's whatever. It is what it is. But I think that's what time does. Like, maturity, time. I think that's what it does.
So, pretty much, what's your approach on networking? Like, are you networking with people? Like, how you, like, even we got a problem with this. We trying to get people in and try to,
to network. I just started doing that, like with you brothers. This has been a while. Like, to now, I just started networking. I really started getting back at a network frame of mind when I went to Miami, as I was telling y'all. So I am starting to network with people. I'm starting to become open-minded. What it was at first, I felt like everybody was going to sabotage me or something. Put the knife in my back. That's why I want to network with people. But here goes again. If you don't try, you're gonna be. And if you don't network with people, you're gonna be stuck in the same place. And you gotta realize when you're networking, it's not all about you. You gotta remember it's quid pro quo. Is that right? Quid pro quo. Quid pro quo. Favor for a favor. Like I said, that one song is it's favor for a favor. It's like, yo, do something for them, and do something for you. And at the same time, you'll be doing something for each other. Like, that's how I'm trying to look at it. I'm like, I don't want to just be asking. I want to see what I could do when I'm networking. I want to see what I can do to help the next person. I don't want to ask for nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I'm looking for will come along through that networking process. That's how I look at it.
So, how would you like to be remembered? Like,
I want to be remembered. Actually, kind of want to remember through my son, like a legacy. Not just my son, my kids, whatever kids I have. That's why I put this song out called Legacy Driven. I want to be known by the legacy. I want to be known for making an impact in the world, but a positive impact. Even if, because I'm human, there's gonna be negative things that happen throughout my lifetime while I'm going on this journey. But I want to be me. I want to be known for making. He made a positive impact in the world. He did this. Forget what Donald Trump did. See what
Right.
But yeah.
So, what advice would you give someone who is doing what you do?
I tell them like, just understand.
Yeah.
To get to this level I'm at right now, I'm not saying I'm on a high level, but to get on that pedestal, you're gonna start off rocky.
Yeah.
It's gonna be rocky in the beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
But don't give up. Keep going.
Right.
And get disciplined. I didn't have that discipline in the beginning.
Right.
Yeah.
You could be the most talented person in the world.
Right.
But you don't have no motivation.
Right.
Yeah.
You have no ambition.
Yeah.
And you have no discipline.
Right.
I didn't have that discipline. I had all the ambition and I had all the motivation, but I had no discipline.
Right.
And stay on track because you are gonna fumble.
Right.
You're gonna fumble that ball.
Right.
Just pick that some bitch back up.
Word up.
And sometimes the ball is gonna go on the other team.
Right.
Yeah.
Just remember, you gotta be. Sometimes it's not all about the offensive. You gotta stay on the defensive too. That's what I would tell somebody.
Before you start, though, I was gonna make sure ask you, are we good on?
It's funny, I'm actually
going to pass that 10-minute break.
I actually didn't do it, but I kind of have a feeling we already did. So we're going to definitely. So part 3, we're going to be right at part 3, guys. So we'll be right back.
Right, Nation.
N.I.T.Z.
Yes, indeed.
So
N.I.T.Z is the place to be.
So what we talking about? We talking about wrestling, the things that you know
matter to me most. That's kind of like my market period. That's how I remember things.
Right.
That's like, you know what I mean, what I reflect upon. Like wrestling was a big thing for me, and my brothers at the time. Like,
Okay.
I mean, you know, my dad used to watch it. We used to sit on his lap while it was I didn't know who the hell was going on or what wrestling was about, but I used to watch WCW. Hulk Hogan and them.
Okay.
He had the yellow stuff on. He wasn't bad just yet.
that brother.
Yeah, the brother and shit. Then he did the NWO thing, and then it kind of broke my heart. I was like, oh, he turned bad. Then I started liking the bad guys later on. Plus the Triple H, because I was like, they're more real. They're telling you how it is. The white meat babyface guys are the wrestling kind of like, except for the Rock. Except for the Rock. Rock kind of, he kind of twisted that a little bit. But I was like, they're kind of like, it's like Disney. Disney.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so you know what I mean. The bad guys start telling the truth from real life, though.
Stone Cold was my favorite.
Oh, Stone Cold, yeah, he was
my number one.
Yeah, he started off as a bad guy. He wasn't really. They kind of was. It was a fan favorite. It wasn't a good guy. It was a fan favorite. Yeah. So that's how that went. But yeah, wrestling I love. Oh man.
Right.
That's like I said, my marking period. That's how I remember things. If it wasn't for wrestling, I wouldn't be able to remember certain things in my life.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's like my Back to the Future type thing.
Gotcha. Was there anything else? Would you say like that was?
Is that Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson.
We got Usher.
Usher was
They kind of play Usher out now.
They play him out now.
Like, Usher was dope.
But he was dope back then. He meant a lot to me. We wasn't when we was kids. Like when I was young, we just listened to my mom and them used to play with the rap. They ain't let us listen to too much. But I did know about Jay-Z when I was young. I didn't know exactly who the hell he was, but because I used to watch movies like Rush Hour. Rush Hour was a big thing. You had that. What was that song with the Can I Get Away?
Right.
But I didn't know who Jay-Z was.
I was like,
my mom thought, who the hell is this guy? But I knew who Tupac was. But I was always kind of jealous of Jay-Z because I liked Tupac and Tupac didn't like Jay-Z. When I was younger. So I didn't start liking Jay-Z until I got into my teens.
It's funny, it's like the East Coast, West Coast thing. I never really got into that. You know, everybody was mad. Like, you're from the East Coast. You're like, everybody. Like, I'm still just Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? Really mad. Like, it was crazy.
Check this out, right? When I was younger, when I was like 20, 21, I had a Chrysler Concord. I used to blast All Eyes on Me album. Holla at Me is one of my favorite songs of all time. I used to blast that while I'm washing my car and shit. One black dude came up to me, and I didn't know how big the East Coast or West Coast thing was. He was like, yo, bro, you from West Coast?
Oh, shit.
I'm from the West Coast. I was like, no. He was like, I was like, why would you say that? He was like, because, bro, but you blasted Tupac and all that. I was like, oh, no, I love everything, bro. Everything. I didn't know. But he kind of took it offensive, but he was like, nah, I like your style, though. But he let it go. I said, whoa. It was real.
It was a joke.
I was like, oh, they serious about this. You can't blast music around this bitch.
I was still young, but I was never like loud about it. Like, man, fuck that. I was always like, oh shit, I'm always doing find out like what they talk about next, what they saying next about each other. Like,
that's how I learned about it. Because of that. Because we said, let me go look this up on YouTube. This was kind of YouTube first started coming out.
Okay.
Yeah, I said, let me go do something. Okay. So West Coast, East Coast, we got war or whatever between Biggie and Pac.
Alright, so you want me to go to my next question? And then your final?
Yeah, go ahead.
So my next one is, are you into photography?
You know what? I do like photography, but I don't like it at the same time. You know why I don't like it? Because of all the tedious process you have to get the picture out. People are not playing around this generation. It's a photography era. You know what I mean? So
really is it? You think so?
I believe so. Well, I mean, along with the videos, but what I'm saying is because you gotta. I just got this camera. I mean, I just got this phone, this Galaxy S20 that feed and fit in. You know what I mean? Because people was like, yo, you're so outdated. You know what I mean? You're taking these pictures. They really get mad. Like you can't even go into certain parties. You can't. With celebrities. My cousin he's a celebrity. His name is Jose. Shout out to Jose.
What's up, Jose?
He's a celebrity, and I went to Texas to do a video. And they let me in because of him, but they was like, yeah, you know, he got that phone, he got an Android, and it's an outdated Android. But they let me in through the grace for him, but they really take that shit serious now. So the photography thing becomes tedious. You gotta sit there, you gotta crop it, you gotta you know, make sure it's not so saturated, make sure it's not so blurry. You gotta.
It's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. So that's the tedious fact. But at the same time, you know, I kind of like it, but I don't like it. You know what I mean? So
once you get the result,
that's the best.
That's the best thing there.
When the picture come out good.
When it comes out good,
even us, like we still go through all that stuff, man. Like I'm still reading books and all that stuff. Like, you know, we've been doing it for a while. Like I said, we started taking it more seriously. We started to get all the technical stuff, and it's hard. It's hard.
Well, you know, I went to school for it. You know, I took a class for it. I went to school for liberal arts. I got an associate's degree in that, and I'm walking in May, but you really gotta go with this. When it comes to this right here, you really gotta go in depth. It's not something you can learn within a class. Yeah, you really gotta be passionate for this. You gotta have love for this, because if you don't, you're wasting your time.
So I don't know if we answered this question already, but what do you do for like the stress? Like, what are you doing in time to relax? Because this stuff we doing, this stuff even us. So we taking a break right now. We just getting back to doing the podcast and everything. What do you do like just to relax and just chill? Like
just to take the relief. I'll say like this: before I used to be drinking. Now I'm glad I got rid of that. You know, once some wine and some champagne here and there, you know, if you celebrate something or you're out having fun, but nothing, don't overdo nothing, right? But what I do is I work out every other day. I mean, that helps. And then to wind back, I like to read a book or watch a movie. But it has to be a movie that's going to be inspiring to me, something that's going. I don't really like watching too many fictional movies outside of like Spider-Man and all that with my son. I like watching like drama type stuff. Drama is based on real, like the Judah and the Black Messiah.
You watched
that was a good movie. I seen that a couple of months ago. And then I watched just recently. I was telling y'all, I know y'all ain't get to see it yet, but y'all should get a chance. The Comey Rule. Donald Trump.
I don't think I've seen that.
You gotta check that out. That's dope. I like watching stuff like that that's based on real stories because it's like, okay, they made this a movie, and these are real people. This could be me. They can make a movie about me. What if I get to a certain level where they make it about me? So I like movies like that, and it's just inspiring. So I wind back with books and movies. And if I'm not doing that, I'm editing videos. That helps me relax too. But sometimes I could be workaholic. So when you're overdoing it, your brain cells start to fry. And so then it doesn't become relaxing. But I need to start like, you know, kind of like spacing things out, kind of like you, brother. Like I need to space things out, like you know what I mean. Because then once you start making it work, that's when it becomes no fun.
So is there anything you want to tell the 3PNers? You know what I'm saying? Your projects, anything like that coming up? Or?
I mean, well, listen, I got a few projects. Well, I got a few things I want to do. I'm getting back into acting.
That's what's up.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm also now getting ready to write this EP called Unstoppable.
All right.
I was going to do a mixtape, but I said, you know what? I've done so many of them. It's time to take this thing serious. When it comes to EPs, you gotta buy the beat and all that. Mixtapes, it's an easy way out. You don't have to buy the beats, so you can just do that, upload it for free, put it on that Piff and all these other mixtape sites. But no, EP's gonna make me really challenge myself. I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna buy the beats. I'm gonna put this out in a professional way. I'm indie. I'm independent, so. And hopefully inspire a couple other people.
I'll definitely be supporting.
Thank you. Appreciate that, brother. And I'm gonna be supporting y'all as well too. Thank you. Like I said, put me up on here, this platform, and then. The next thing I got out, like I said, I'm gonna get back into acting. I'm talking about like whatever I gotta do, commercials, just that, little by little. Because it's baby steps again. Like it's been a while since I've been on stage. And then I want to find. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to find me a nice little wife. I played too many games in the past. Right. And women play games with me too, but I played too many games. So like, I want to find me a nice little spot. I can be compatible. Settle down. Yeah.
So, where can they find you, bro? On social media?
Really, they can find me on YouTube at N.I.T.Z CSM. It's like CSM stands for Can't Stop Me. So at N.I.T.Z CSM, on Instagram at N.I.T.Z CSM, and on Facebook it'll be N.I.T.Z Torres. Okay. So N.I.T.Z Torres. Yeah, on Facebook. Basically, that's what I really use. I use Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. That's basically it.
Are you on that Piff and the music side? The other one, the other main joint.
Yeah, that Piff. I am on there. I forgot what that one is. I haven't been on there so long.
No. It's a newer one. It's the one that young boys be using. My mind. SoundCloud, Spotify. Yeah, it's the current.
Yeah, SoundCloud would be N.I.T.Z CSM
same thing.
as well. Yeah,
okay, right.
So, well, I said YouTube. Sorry, let me take that back. YouTube is just N.I.T.Z CSM. There's no at on YouTube. So look me up at just N.I.T.Z CSM. Everything else at N.I.T.Z CSM. Yep, I try to make it simple.
All right, got you. Nah, I remember you stole my last. I was gonna say that. So you took it.
We a team.
That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good, man. So any last words?
Yeah, like I said, I want to shout out to the people I shouted out earlier. I want to shout out to Venetia, beautiful Venetia. I want to shout out to my son Silas. I shout out to Dub City, and truly, I want you to get off your high horse and understand that you got to work to get where you want to be. Right. And
hard work pay off, brother.
Hard work pay off.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lou. Shout out to you. Shout out to Cannon, and that'll be it. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to my brother Jay.
All right, Jay. You do the outro. You do the outro. I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too.
What's up? It's 3 p.m. We out of here.
Yeah, man.
We gonna get big ass sandwiches.
Yeah, we gonna chill, man. I want you to check my boy out, man.
Check him out.
Show love, man.
Man, please. It's better to show love than hate. You know what I'm saying? Hate gonna get you nowhere. Karma's a real thing, fellas.
Word up. All right, man. We out.
Peace.
Man, it's been a while since I've been down, I've been aroused musically. Now I ain't been up at the pitcher's mouth to hit one out for you to see. I'm the truth and there is no disputing me. Now I ain't been around to kick a sound the way I used to be. Why? Cause all I do is keep to myself selfishly inside this freaking house, eating oodles and noodles, chilling and chicken while I bitch about all these new MCs. And the sounds coming out, I ain't trying to run them down, but the shit don't do for me. Tried to mix my sound, what they sound, it just ain't suiting me. Fuck all this buffoonery, I wanna be the greatest ever, leave a legacy. So you best believe I'm seeking, reaching for my destiny. But to do that, gotta bring the best in me, and fooling with it ain't enough to leverage me. At the age of 30, my career's in jeopardy already. My reflection says to me, I'm my worst enemy, misusing energy.
If you know what I know, I've been down some long roads, I've been through some dark tunnels. It turned my heart cold. If you know what I know.